Yo, Win Column family, we back again. Today we are looking at Tyler Ervin, Packers running back, because as of very recently, we learned that Aaron Jones may not be available due to injury, and AJ Dillon and Jamal Williams will not play due to COVID. So, man, that really sucks. And look, I never want to talk you guys heads off in the beginning. Links in the description as always, but I don't want you to hit those links just yet because I have a public service announcement. We are in the middle of the season. It is a lot harder for me to kind of get good ideas for guys to break down and show you all to help you with your fantasy team. So really help me help you, and make sure you're in the comments talking to me about the people that you guys want to see. I just don't feel like kind of doing because we're in the middle of the season, I feel kind of like it's a waste of time to do certain players, because let's say we're talking about, a Justin Jackson or a Josh Kelly. I got those kind of requests. I wasn't ignoring those people, but it's kind of like, I felt like it was obvious that the guy was Justin Kelly, and the tape was just so not good. You know what I mean? It was so boring of a video to do. So look, the juicy things, if you guys are in deep leagues and stuff, please send me some info on who it is that you'd like to see, who you'd like me to help break down so that you can make some of these waiver wire decisions. Okay, so with that being said, let's get back to what this particular video is about, which is the fact that Green Bay is down to two guys at running back, one of them being Tyler Ervin, and I feel like most of you are going to be setting up your waiver wires in that direction. I'm never one to be biased, and one thing that I've stayed away from doing on this channel is saying like, oh man, this guy sucks. I really try not to do that. I didn't like what I saw on tape with Drake, but I try to be positive to some extent. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, though, I mean, this Tyler Ervin situation is not one that I feel like I can be excited about, that I can tell you guys that you need to be excited about. There is no bias here. There isn't like, I just don't like the player, I don't like them. It's none of that kind of stuff. This is just what the tape is showing me. So let's go ahead and get into it. This intro has been long enough. Again, links in the description. So, for those who want to skip all of that nonsense in the first place, we can just get right into the tape. For the rest of you who are riding with me, let's go ahead and get into it right now. What we're going to be looking at right here is Tyler Ervin towards the bottom of your screen. What's going to happen is he's going to come across the formation, okay? And we're just going to get a little, a little toss forward to Tyler Ervin. I'm telling you, when Green Bay gives Tyler Ervin the ball, this is 90% of his touches right here that you're about to see, okay? And let's just go ahead and play it to see what happens. I'm sorry about my vibe on this one, but it's just kind of like, look, I mean, honestly, I don't like a lot of what I'm seeing in this particular situation, and I would go in another direction. I'm just being honest with you guys. Just simple little pitch, and we can't compete the pitch, And I mean, do I have to play this over and over again? Do I really need to go to an end zone angle or anything? It's just, catch the pitch, dog. You know what I mean? And get up the field. Can't do it. That's disappointing at the end of the day. This is I typically say what week we're in, okay? So this was week 8. This is the most recent game, if you guys didn't know, against the Vikings, a game that the Packers lost. These are the kind of touches that Tyler Ervin gets so often that you kind of just assume that this would be, child's play, but it was a play that just didn't end up working out. I mean, let's keep going. All right, so here we go with Tyler Ervin here now. We're going to get a little bit of motion. Another kind of thing that you're going to see often with Tyler Ervin, they just like to use him as a move guy. So you see him in motion very often, okay? It's just something that they do a lot. And we're going to get another the Tyler Ervin plays are some of the most inefficient plays I've seen in the Green Bay offense. I'm not going to cut cards. I'm just going to be just very real on this one. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it a stack. I'm going to keep it whatever you want to call it. The Tyler Ervin plays have been inefficient. I mean, it's not a great play, That's not a great throw by Aaron Rodgers by any means. We understand that. It's to the ground, but you tell me what happens if he catches this ball in the first place. Mikael Kendricks, not in any way, shape, or form caught off guard by this play, because if you watch any Packers tape, and I've just, spent a whole few hours, 3-4 hours watching this is what you see all the time when Tyler Ervin is in the game. So, of course, the linebacker is all over it, even if he caught the ball. I mean, I'm just being honest with you guys. It's just not efficient. Okay, you want to see the one Tyler Ervin play in Week 8 that went well. Of the 3 looks that he got, this is the one that didn't go extremely poorly. He's going to cut across the formation for a nice little swing route that's finally going to be a completion. We're going to gain 7 yards in this play. But again, I mean, this is Tyler Ervin's usage in the offense. If everybody is out and this is what I can expect, I'm not saying don't pick Tyler Ervin up, because if this is what you can expect against a San Francisco team that at this point is dealing with so many injuries, if this is the way that this guy is going to be used, if this is going to be his usage, a lot of passing down plays, a lot of running back receptions, it's not something that you're going to just say, you know what, I don't want anything to do with that. You may pick it up if you just need it for tonight. I mean, I shouldn't say tonight, for Thursday night. There's been so many injuries. All I'm saying is it's not anything extremely efficient. This is not something where I'm like, where the tape blows me away and I'm going to say, make sure you run out to the waiver wire and immediately put in your claim for Tyler Ervin. Anything could happen, but look, I mean, there's nothing special. I'm just being honest. Okay, so now we're going to take a brief look at Week 4, where Tyler Ervin got 2 looks lined up to the bottom of your formation in the bunch. That's where he pretty much always is, and it's going to be the same thing that we see all the time. We're going to get an actual reception here, just a quick little route to get the ball in Tyler Ervin's hands, and we get 8 yards, and that's just what it is. I mean, seriously, this is. I mean, I'm doing this because we got to look at this guy. We got to have an understanding of, if you pick him up, where do you get him? But listen, I mean, if you want to go after somebody else, I just would. I'm just being honest. Look, you want more punishment? Tyler Ervin right here. Better circle. He's right here. Okay. We're going to come across the formation, okay? Little swing route, just going to be waiting for the ball, right? And it's going to be another one of those inefficient plays. I wonder, just how – I know that Aaron Rodgers doesn't like to throw to guys where he just doesn't have a good connection to guys and catching the ball, things of that nature. We're going to get him coming across the formation. Aaron Rodgers thinks that he'll stop, but Tyler Ervin continues to go up the field, okay? Can I put this on? Let me get myself off the screen here. Can I put this on Tyler Ervin in a big way? Not exactly. As you can see in slow motion, he's kind of flanking out. Aaron Rodgers is staring dead at him. I think that he assumes that Aaron may want him to run up the field. But no, dude, you're running towards the defender if you do that. So, at the end of the day, another non-reception. Again, I've said it after everything that I've shown. I would go in a different direction. I'm just being 100% with you, and that's what it is. So I was able to find a play where Tyler Ervin is being used like an actual running back. He's going to, come out from the wideout position into the backfield, get a little dive play. The thing is, when actually running the ball, not the worst thing in the world. I think all the other stuff is just like, it's window dressing. I don't think it confuses defenses at all. I don't think this is like a extremely special athlete or anything. I think that's kind of obvious. But I mean, just as far as kind of handing him the ball off, I mean, he's not like totally incompetent or anything like that. Again, like I never intend to hop on here and talk badly about anybody. So that's not my intent here either. So at the end of the day, does he find the hole? Does he hit the hole? Does he get what's there, what's blocked? Yeah, gets a nice little 5-yard gain. Will he be able to do that Thursday night? I think so. Added into that he'll get some catches. It's, again, I'm not saying don't pick him up. I guess more so I'm saying I would probably go in a different direction if, you're looking for upside is what I should be saying. If you're looking for upside, I would go in a different direction, okay? Because the San Francisco defense is not a poor defense, okay? They're prideful. They play hard for Shanahan. They're at home on a Thursday night. It's hard for me to envision Tyler Ervin just tearing them up. Again, anybody who wants to say that didn't age well, if I end up being wrong here, I'm fine with that. But I'm watching the tape. I'm showing you what's on the tape. It's not like I'm manipulating this or it's a deep fake. I don't see how anybody who could be extremely impressed with this. So, this is one of those deals where I'm just showing you guys what's there. And, if you decide to go into this with super high expectations, hey, I can't fault you. Your last name must be Ervin, though. Now, this is the last play I'm going to show you because I want to show you what could happen, okay? If Tyler Ervin does have that big Thursday night game, it'll be because his usage as a passing back, they have this guy actually practice, with the receivers sometimes and things of that nature. So this is a guy that the Packers really do covet his ability to be able to run routes and things like that. So what we're going to get here is a little, oh, wow, that's really bad. Let's try that again. What we're going to get here, Tyler Ervin at the top of your screen, okay? What we're going to get here is a little stop and go, okay? And it's run extremely well, okay? And this is from last year, week 17 against the Lions, okay? This is not this year. I should make sure I say that. But look at that little, that's a great route. If I can't give him anything else, I can give him that this is an amazing route. But I'm going to show you what's wrong with it, okay? He is immediately looking back at the quarterback after he loses his man. A lot of guys do it. But if he keeps his head downfield and just runs his little heart out, pumping his arms and everything of that nature, he catches this ball at the end of the day. You get that stop. He gets him with a mean, I don't know if I can call it a sluggo. Maybe that is a sluggo. But he's looking for the ball the whole time. When you're doing that, you're kind of judging the ball in the air. You aren't running full speed down the field. And when you do things like that, you're not where you're supposed to be to make the catch. So at the end of the day, that's a play that, it's an incompletion for Aaron Rodgers. But, if that's a wide receiver, a guy that Aaron Rodgers has more chemistry with, that's a touchdown. And there is just I think a lack of chemistry with Aaron Rodgers and Tyler Ervin. And I think that that's just not a positive thing. So look, I've been saying it throughout the video because I feel so bad being so negative. It's never really my intent. But I didn't set out today to do a video on Tyler Ervin. I'm doing it because, in the lieu of everything that's happened, it's important for us to be able to see what this guy can or can't do. And I'm just not impressed. I would go in a different direction in this, and it's pretty much just that simple. Dexter Williams has only had 5 carries in his NFL career. None of them are anything extremely impressive. I think, though, coming out of college, I liked him as a prospect. He's a bigger back. He's more likely to get the first and second down runs. I think I would try that instead of this. That's my 2 cents. Again, not trying to knock this kid at all, but that's just where we are in this video, guys. So, look, with that being said, like it if you like it. I wouldn't be surprised if this is not a well-liked video. And at the end of the day, though, if you appreciate the content, please do subscribe, and I'll holler at you guys later. I'm out.